Welcome to another year of NFL Pick'em. We are going into week 2. We could not record week 1 due to fantasy football drafts.
Yep.
So we will have standings for this one, and Greg's about to go over 'em.
Yeah, here's the standings after week 1, which is, in my opinion, the hardest week.
The hardest weeks of
Especially
that.
this year, but we'll get to that in our pod later.
Yeah.
So the current standings, as it stands today, is first place all by himself is Jimmer with 12.
Jimmer for that.
Second place, we have Brandon, John, and Mark with 10.
A three-way tie.
Yeah. We also have a three-way for third place.
Another three-way.
We have Andy, Kevin, and Richard with 9.
Wild.
Fourth place, me with 8. Wah. And last place, this is not baseball, is Brian with 7.
I'm not as good at the NFL Pick'em as I am the MLB.
Now, I hate to give you a bone here, but the week 1's the hardest.
Yeah.
As you know, this week was wild.
Yeah.
I'll throw a couple out there. The Packers getting slaughtered.
Slaughtered.
I didn't expect the Texans to win, so I thought they're the worst team in football.
Yeah.
Those are the two big ones that stick off on the top of my head.
Yeah.
But I mean, stuff like that, and then there's some that were close. That
Yeah. You go either way type thing.
Yeah, it was just a wild start. This is the NFL for you.
Yep.
So with that being said, we're going into week 2.
Week 2 picks.
And for those that watch baseball pick'em, know how this goes. Football's our most popular one.
Most popular.
We have 9 guys doing it this year.
9 people.
Yeah. And we've had times where we've had more.
Yes.
Some of the guys decide not to do because we do FanDuel, we do fantasy, we do.
Yeah, we
have
got a lot
stuff
going on.
So unfortunately, we don't have everyone, but 9 I think is plenty.
Yep.
So with that being said, let's get into it. Week 2 starts off on Thursday night with the New York Giants at the Washington football team.
Washington.
This one is all Washington except for Brandon and Andy.
Oh.
They went with New York football Giants.
New York Football Giants.
I don't know if that has anything to do with Fitzpatrick getting injured.
That
But-
that almost swayed me there, but
It did. I consider it for a second, but I'm still high on Washington's
yeah.
defense.
I think same. I said their
That's what I'm
defense
going
is
with.
huge, so
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm going there. So now let's get into our Sunday slate,
Sunday slate.
which is obviously a lot of games because
The meat of it.
Yeah, it's football. We're going to start off with the Cincinnati Bengals at the Chicago Bears.
Oh.
This is all Bengals except for
Andy.
No
Yeah.
surprise. Andy's a Bears fan, so.
Yep.
But the stuff I've been hearing, sounds like the Bengals are the favorite.
Yep.
From
Yep.
what I'm hearing.
And are we missing John's picks?
Yeah,
Did you
we're
say
missing
that?
John's.
We are
picks.
missing John's picks, so
Yeah.
he's
Yeah. I have to
late.
get on about that. Yeah, so.
I just wanted to mention that. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you
For
said
the
I meant to, and
for
I
the
forgot.
viewers.
Then we have the New England Patriots, the New York Jets. This is all New England except for Kevin.
Really?
He's trying to get to the damn basement, man.
I
He's in the
appreciate
middle of
it.
the
Come
pack.
on down, because I can't talk a lot of shit right now.
That's true. You're like,
Like I can't
quiet
talk.
over there. Like,
Yeah. Gotta
yeah,
keep
you can't
quiet.
bring baseball on this one.
No.
Who cares? This is football.
Yeah, gotta keep quiet on this one.
Then we have the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguar.
Yep, this one's all Denver.
All Denver, yeah.
Yep, this was our first sweep. All Denver. Denver impressed me last week, to be honest.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I mean, I didn't like study the tape or anything, but
No, but yeah.
and Jacksonville did not impress
No,
me.
I mean,
So-
obviously Trevor Lawrence is a bust.
Yep. And it's getting exposed.
Exposed horribly.
Then we have kind of a surprise for both of them how their week 1 went. With the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, I wasn't surprised by Buffalo.
This is all Bills. You weren't surprised that they lost?
Oh, they lost.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they had it, and then the Steelers came back and won.
Okay, sorry. I thought they.
Oh no, yeah, they lost.
Okay.
Miami, I wasn't like super surprised because we kind of talked about when we had our fantasy draft last week.
Yeah. Miami lost too.
Yeah, Miami won. They
Oh,
beat.
okay. I'm so confused.
No,
I'm
you're
so
good, you're good.
confused.
They beat New England.
Oh, okay.
And I think it was, I can't remember if it was in New England or not.
Yeah.
That one I went with New England because I just figured Mac Jones and New England was just, I don't know. Miami is hard to trust, but maybe they are here now.
Oh, okay.
So they won. Yeah, Miami's leading the division.
Oh,
AFC East.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Two Sugalovas.
Then we have the San Francisco 49ers, I almost said Giants, at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles surprised me.
The Eagles definitely. I was gonna say that.
That's the one that stood out to
surprised.
me.
This is all 49ers except for Jimmer, Andrew, and you. Yep. So you guys are Philly.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I just was impressed by him. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was torn on this one. It's in Philly.
And to me, the 49ers are just inevitable to be a train wreck.
Yeah. Well, their problem too is injuries.
Yeah, it's that, and they just.
They already lost.
I just
both
don't. I
Boston.
haven't trusted them over the last couple years. So
Yeah.
I stay away from picking them.
Yeah, I decided that I'm not sure if I trust Philly yet, type thing.
No,
They
and I
did
get
impress me,
that.
though.
I get that.
Yeah.
but I feel like maybe now they have their quarterback though.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
he already is one game behind Lamar Jackson, and career games have passing over 300 yards or something like that.
oh wow.
Yeah, that's because Lamar runs so much.
Yeah, he
that's
always
the point
runs.
they're making. So yeah, then we have the Los Angeles Rams at the Indianapolis Colts.
Ooh, Ram.
All LA except for Jimmer.
Wow. I flirted with the Colts, but the way Stafford looked in that offense, like
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't do the Colts either.
So
Especially the way the Seahawks exposed them to me.
yeah.
But I feel like the Rams are a better team than the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So that's why I went that way.
Yeah.
Then we have the Las Vegas Raiders
Vegas baby.
at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Boo.
This one is fairly split, so I'm just going to
Split City,
So I'll
Utah.
start with the Raiders, I guess.
The Raiders.
I'm Team Raiders. Brandon, Andy, Kevin, Mark, and that's it. The rest of y'all are Steelers. So Jimmer.
Yeah. I begrudgingly took the Steelers.
I was torn on that one too. I'm not
But-
gonna lie.
Yeah, the Raiders. I just, another team I don't trust.
And they play in Pittsburgh. And, I mean,
there's a lot factored into it.
from the little bit I've seen the Steelers, I heard they struggled pretty bad and that Ben looked pretty bad.
Oh, did he?
But the Raiders didn't do anything either.
See, I think that's when I realized in my head there I knew they beat the Bills because I was like,
Yeah.
if they beat the Bills, who
Yeah.
I think's a better team than
And
Vegas
they beat him in Buffalo.
in Buffalo. So like that was part of my philosophy.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I said week one's the hardest, but week 2 through like 4. it's
Yeah,
hard
once
to-
you get at, and that, but this is where you make, this is where you get your lead.
Oh, big
It's where,
time.
because like once we start all picking the same, it's not. That's where it's also not baseball, and baseball has a lot more games.
Yeah.
There's only so many games, you
Yep.
can pick
Yep.
from the NFL, and we pick all of them.
Yes.
So it's not like we can add any in or anything.
No, there's not
No.
any weirdness or.
No, there's no bonus games. So
Exactly. Might have to try something like that in the future. Figure something out where one's
Yeah.
weighted more or something. I don't know. That's not this year. But you're
maybe
right.
throw a college game in there
Yeah,
as a
could do
bonus
something
point
like
or
that.
something.
I think a lot of us would have lost if we did Ohio State this past week.
Oh, everyone would have.
Yeah. Well, except for probably Brandon.
Well, he's
Anyways, that's a sore subject.
correct.
Where am I? Houston Texans at the Cleveland Browns. This one is all Browns. Just think, 2 or 3 years ago, it's always against the Browns.
Yeah, and now it's like, I guess I should pick
I
them.
want Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not like across the board, the Browns. So
Yep.
then we had the New Orleans Saints
New Orleans
at the Carolina Panthers.
at Carolina. They
All
got some
s-
weird home game situation going on for New Orleans.
Yeah, they played in Jacksonville and stuff.
Well, they get to go. They get to do Jacksonville and like Houston,
Houston?
and yeah, there's a couple of them they can rotate depending on scheduling.
That's why I was wondering because
Yeah.
when Katrina hit, they played in Houston a lot too.
Yeah, so it's kind of depending where they can go.
Makes sense.
Sorry, proceed.
No, it makes sense because Jacksonville's a home game this week too.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Saints are a road game.
Road
But we all
game.
did Saints except for Jimmer. I think he's like, I don't want first place, yo. It's with
Yeah.
pressure. I don't know what.
Or he's a mad genius and he's gonna run away
It
with
could
the
be.
shit.
So I apologize if that's the case, but
He's
I
a
thought
Sam
Saints
Darnold
looked
guy.
good.
He's a Sam Darnold guy.
For real, or are you just talking?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm like, sidebar. Is he? That's random as hell.
I have no idea if Jimmer likes Sam Darnold.
He
or
does
not.
now.
But now
He does now, America.
Yeah. For Christmas or his birthday, he'll get a Sam Darnold jersey.
And for a throwback, I'll give him the Jets one.
Throwback. Thursday.
Darnold. And then we have the Minnesota Vikings at the Arizona Cardinals.
Ha! They lost to the Bengals.
And this is all Arizona. That's the other team that impressed me.
Zona.
Arizona. They made Tennessee
Yeah.
look stupid.
Yep.
And they held Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
So, and the Vikings lost to the Bengals, like you said. We tried
To lose it, yep.
or tie it. I don't
Yeah.
want either.
I thought it was gonna be a tie.
I did too. I'm
I was
like,
it's gonna be a
we'll
flipping
tie
G-
again week
yeah, no.
one.
We tie all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want a tie. A tie's like a loss to me.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. And then all the magic happened.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel this little.
Good. Yeah, McPherson.
Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
McPherson, Burrow, Nixon looked nice.
Yeah. Higgins got a
Chase
touchdown.
can catch.
Chase can catch.
Yes, he can. Anyways, where are we? We have the Atlanta Falcons at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ooh.
And this one's all Bucks.
Yeah.
You're already starting to see that trend.
Yeah.
Already. That's what the thing with
Yeah.
NFL.
And I mean, and also Atlanta's just not really
Nah.
good this year, so.
Nah. Tampa Bay looked good, which leads me to the next. Or no, it's 2 games away.
2 games.
We'll
away.
talk about it when we get there.
We will talk about it.
So then we have the Tennessee Titans at the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh.
All Seahawks.
Okay.
And I think it's because of what Arizona made Tennessee look stupid.
Yeah. And if Brandon's picking against the
I
Titans,
know.
we know it's real.
I know. That's what I was thinking too, because even Brandon didn't pick the Titans.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Titans can still turn around. Obviously, it's
Yeah.
only been one week. But I went with the Titans last week myself, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow. So they played in Tennessee,
Yeah.
but yeah. So here's the game.
Here's the game.
Dallas Cowboys at the Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh, America's team.
This one is very split.
Split. There
So
were a lot
here's the
of
Dallas.
non-Americans in this world, I guess.
Here's the Americans, the Dallas pickers. Me,
God bless America.
Andy,
Land
Kevin.
that I love.
and Jimmer. The rest went with the Chargers.
Stand beside her.
So what I wanted to say was,
And
I think the Cowboys
Yonder.
looked really good against the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
They had that game won until like the last minute.
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
Brady
Yeah,
proved
Dak
out.
seems back.
Yeah.
Dak is back.
Dak is back. And Brian knows, obviously, I really hated the Cowboys.
Hates America and the
Um,
team that represents
And I
them.
found my patriotism. I don't like the Cowboys, but I'm liking them more than I used to. So I like Dak. I like Zeke, even though he didn't do shit for me. in fantasy.
Zeke.
I like Zeke.
He blocked.
He did.
Not to be like
That's not
that
fantasy
guy.
points though, but you're right.
No, but like, people want to dog him, and yes, he didn't run for shit, and that's what he gets paid to do. But like, he did protect Dak's booty hole a
And
lot.
Tampa Bay's was number 1 rush defense last year.
So yeah,
So that's why I'm not paying it. I just had to throw it
Yeah.
out there just because he's on
But-
a fancy team. But
I gotta protect my.
I
guys.
do like.
I gotta protect
I
my
like
guys.
Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
And watching them on Hard Knocks this year, I'm like, damn it.
I'd
I
much
like
prefer
them.
though them to throw CD in the ball a lot more than Amari, being as I have CD in one of my fantasy teams.
Fantasy alert.
Yeah.
But that's what I want to say.
Oh.
I think Dallas is a better team than these guys are even giving credit. I don't think that. I think who did the Chargers beat last week? I think it was someone that wasn't really that impressive.
Yeah.
I won't waste time trying to think of it, but like Dallas impressed me.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Dallas as you are and whatnot. Then we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Baltimore Ravens. This one's all Chiefs except for Jimmer.
Okay. I mean, to me, I thought that was gonna be more split.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Especially since the Chiefs seem to struggle against the Browns.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means the Browns are maybe for real.
Yeah.
I mean, they could be. I hate to say it, but they could
The
be.
Ravens have a decent defense, so.
Yep. But I will say the Ravens didn't really look that impressive to me against the Raiders.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to figure out who's real and who's not,
Yeah.
though. That's the thing.
And it's early, so you go with one of the best,
Right.
the AFC's best, if you will.
But I recommend that you should check out our new podcast that's coming out next week, because we will be talking the NFL.
Yes.
Week 1
You
and
should
predictions.
check it out next week for sure.
So I just want to put that plug out there. So we're going to wrap week 2 up with Monday Night Football.
Monday night party.
We have the Detroit Lions at the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. Is Aaron Rodgers coming this week, or is it his evil twin Darren?
Yeah.
Stay tuned. But this one's all Packers except for Andy, which does not surprise me.
He will not pick the Packers.
The Packers
Yeah.
are his Steelers,
Yep.
being a Bears fan.
He will not pick them, so.
So that
But I see a revenge week
so do I
for
think.
Aaron. He's going to be like, yeah, screw
And there's
you
been a
guys.
lot of focus on him on
Yeah.
the ESPNs of the world. Like,
Yeah, because he shat the bed horribly, so.
yeah,
Yeah, he's going to come out vicious.
yeah, he is. I think he's one of
Especially under the lights and all that, yeah.
And he's always had Detroit's number. Think about
Yeah.
it. He's always
So, I think it's going to be...
with prime time too, like you said, prime time against
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah, he's coming out.
And next week we'll be like, man, Detroit beat him 38-7.
Oh
Can't
my
believe it."
God. then we'll be dogging Rodgers like he's done.
Done.
Retired.
Go to Jeopardy, man.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think
I don't either.
it's the panic mode week 1, which we'll get to our new podcast. But you know how people panic already. The ESPNs are like,
Yep.
because I saw Jameis Winston is an MVP candidate already. Too.
Already.
But we live in the now, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, that's NFL Pick'em. Welcome to the bread and butter of this.
All right.
NFL, baby. It's back.
All right. Done?
Done.
All right. We'll see you next week.
All right. See ya. Maybe Brian will be in the basement.
That'd be the goal.